Us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Jackson, first play, going to throw.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They go play action with Jackson.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. First carry now for Gus Edwards. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Flushed out right.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
42 yards.
And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at the 31-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll buy some time right. And I think the ball's out. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Partner, everything that happened before that fumble was great. Good vision, navigated the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming, though, just step out of bounds. Don't risk all you picked up before the hit to just try and get an extra yard or 2.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. On On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Tyus Bowser with a pick.
And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. That was going to let it go deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
4th down, here's Jackson.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 17-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. Touchdown Bengals. Hayden Hurst from 17 yards out.
And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins.
Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Play action, now Jackson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run once more with Edwards. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll buy some time right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
From midfield now, Burrow. He's going to air one out. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down, Jackson. He's got a man, complete.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Eluding the pressure right.
Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
A first carry for Samaje Perine as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Another run here with Dobbins.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Burrow sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. They'll give it to Mixon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Mixon.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run with Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Jackson. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Cheetah Bay a lose.